Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, February 3rd. You'll be interested to know. 67 years ago, today, in 1959, Buddy Holly recorded several chart-topping hit singles that blended rock and roll with melodic songwriting, showcasing his clear voice and inventive guitar work. That creative success helped define a new sound for popular music and inspired countless musicians, cementing his influence on modern songwriting and performance. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's sunny, and it feels like 5 degrees, with 6-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:01, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:51. It looks like we're in for a sunny day, with a high near 35, accompanied by a light west wind. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies, with a low around 15, and light winds continuing. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Tuesday will be at noon, with the low tide just before 6:30. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 33 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 31 and a west wind around 6 to 9 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Wednesday night with a low near 10. Thursday stays mostly sunny with a high near 28 and northwest winds around 7 miles per hour. Then a chance of evening snow Friday with highs near 28 and gusty west winds Friday night up to 21 miles per hour. Saturday is colder with a high near 15 and northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 29, with a slight chance of snow into Saturday night and lows near 1. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, new data from the Census Bureau reveals that Massachusetts lost more than 30,000 residents to other states last year, highlighting a concerning trend for the state's future workforce and economy. Christopher Anderson, co-organizer at Mass Opportunity Alliance, emphasized that losing residents hampers competitiveness and makes it challenging for businesses to attract talent and investment. Florida attracted the most former Bay Staters, with over 21,000 moving there, followed by New Hampshire, New York, California, and Connecticut. While Massachusetts saw slight overall population growth, experts warn that ongoing outmigration could lead to economic challenges, especially as federal immigration policies tighten. Now on to sports. New England Patriots quarterback Drake May, who injured his right throwing shoulder in the AFC Championship game, stated he took his normal number of throws at practice on Monday and that his recovery has turned a corner, leading into Super Bowl 60 against the Seattle Seahawks. He expressed, "I'm feeling good. I'll be just fine," before winking. May was limited in practice on Thursday and did not practice on Friday due to illness. At the opening night festivities at the San Jose Convention Center, he noted Sunday as a turning point, perhaps aided by the 60-degree temperatures in California. May mentioned he threw a good bit during a 90-minute practice at Stanford University on Monday, and he is looking forward to a normal week of prep. In local sports, the Celtics are set to face the Mavs tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern in Dallas, looking to build on their strong road performance. Currently sitting third in the Eastern Conference, Boston boasts a 15-10 record away from home, while Dallas aims to snap a 3-game home losing streak. Cooper Flagg leads the Mavs with an impressive average of 19.8 points per game, while Jaylen Brown is a standout for the C's at 26.1 points per game. With both teams facing injury challenges, it promises to be an intriguing matchup. In top news, robotaxi pioneer Waymo has raised another $16 billion to help fuel its ambition for its fleet of self-driving cars to provide rides throughout the world, while other deep-pocketed rival services backed by Tesla and Amazon try to catch up. The fundraising announced Monday values Waymo at $126 billion. This appraisal underscores investors' desire to own a piece of the rapidly expanding robotaxi market. Waymo plans to use the funds to extend its reach beyond 6 metropolitan areas, gearing up to enter over 20 other cities, including London and Tokyo. Waymo's robotaxis already provide more than 400,000 weekly rides. In business news, Apple's AI chief, John Giannandrea, is stepping down from his position, remaining an advisor until he retires in the spring of 2026. He will be replaced by Amar Subramanya, who previously worked at Google and Microsoft, making a name for himself as a prominent AI researcher. Subramanya was instrumental in developing Gemini and Imagen 3 at Google, and now he will lead Apple's efforts in foundation models and AI safety. Most of Giannandrea's team will now report to EddieQ as Apple prepares for the next generation Siri release for over 1 billion users. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to about $78,000. Ethereum is up 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.60. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Jupiter is not as huge as we thought it was. The solar system's largest planet is slightly less of a giant than scientists once believed. Jupiter is 8 kilometers narrower at its equator and 24 kilometers flatter at its poles than previously estimated, according to a new study. These new measurements overturn almost 50 years of consensus about the size and shape of Jupiter. Yohai Kaspi, a professor at the Weizmann Institute of Science in Rehovot, Israel, stated, textbooks will need to be updated. NASA's Juno mission has allowed for clearer observations of Jupiter's size. This research will have significant implications for studying Jupiter's features and understanding how gas giants formed. And in entertainment news, Kelly Clarkson is ending her talk show after 7 seasons. NBC confirms that Clarkson made a personal decision to step away from hosting this year. Season 7 will run through fall 2026, with a few special guest hosts in between, but Clarkson will be present for most of the season. Clarkson shared, "Stepping away from the daily schedule will allow me to prioritize my kids, which feels necessary and right for this next chapter of our lives." She added, "I'll still be making music, playing shows here and there, and you may catch me on The Voice from time to time." Clarkson will begin her Las Vegas residency this summer. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the British philosopher and mathematician, Alfred North Whitehead. And he said, "The art of progress is to preserve order amid change, and to preserve change amid order." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.